Well, blimey. Oh, good timing for my phone to just start bleeping at me. Well, I think I'm currently here on my own, so it doesn't really matter what I say. So the first thing I need to do is figure out what plugin am I going to concentrate on today. Ah, thanks for calling me a bellend, or bellond, as it may well be. Nice. Okay, now you'll be able to see how horrifying my plugin collection is, I guess. It's French. Ah, right, that makes sense. Bellond. That was more Spanish, wasn't it? Oh, I don't know. Shows how good I am. Anyway. Right, so let's have a look. I'm going to choose a plugin to concentrate on. I'm going to make every sound in this plugin. So I'll figure out which plugin now. That's the thing. Yeah, this is a horrifying amount of stuff. I do realise that. And that's kind of embarrassing. I'd prefer to choose one that I'm not particularly au fait with, so that I don't just kind of cheat and know exactly what I'm doing. I'd rather make a complete mess of everything. You know, I don't think I've used the OPXA V much. Yeah, that looks like a good choice. Especially considering I have no idea how on earth I'm going to make a bass drum out of this, for example. But, okay. Oh, I have no MIDI. Right, okay. Let's see. I definitely have sound. Okay. Right, so let's go into the settings and figure out why my MIDI ain't working. Controllers. Oh, there's not enough memory available for this task. Yeah, I don't think that's true. I'm going to have to just close Bitwig and go back in, aren't I? Hey, I'm selling this, aren't I? There we go. Right, Bitwig. Jump straight back in. T. Good, I don't think it's complaining. Oh, yeah, no, it is. All right, okay. You know what? I'll just have to make do without MIDI controllers. So that's going to be fun. Okay. I'm just doing it by default. Oh, come on. You're going to tell me that's working anyway. Hey, I have something. Okay, let's start by trying to make some kind of pad thing. Okay, that should be easy enough. Right, okay, so that means I'm going to need a slow attack and a slow release. And yeah, that'll... longer release than that. And let's do the same for the filter, but have it decay as well. And the modulation up there, frequency down. Okay, let's have a look at the... Oh, come on, what's the oscillators? Is that it? Is that all I get? Oscillators? That's a bit boring, isn't it? Okay, let's have a look. I do get a sync now, so... It's not a very smooth sync, unfortunately. Kind of quite like that. I don't think that's in tune now, though. Let's find out by turning the sync off. Oh no. Evening. How you doing? I don't think I can actually make things like a bass drum out of this thing. Actually, I could, but it'd be cheating. Let's see, does this do? No, that's steps, okay. You know what? I won't be able to make everything out of this, so I'm going to try something else. Let's have a look what we got. Just go straight to plugins and instruments. What the fuck is cataract? What the hell's cataract? Ah, it's something I must have loaded a demo for and is absolutely useless. By the way, is everything working? Is like the sound working? All that shit? Just want to make sure like sound is coming out of things. Oh, cool. Brilliant. Cheers. Alright then. Yeah. Should I try doing everything with physical modelling? Yeah. Let's do that. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay, let's have a look and see. Can I stick a slow envelope on this? So that's the envelope. That doesn't seem to be doing very much. However, I will be able to cheat. Because I've got the gain here. Ah, I see. So there's a gain for each individual one, but there's a main volume here as well. Okay. This is. Let's see what I can do. Let's turn it into a membrane. Oh, that's interesting. Let's turn this one off. So I'm just getting a sound of one. Well, that's a pretty easy drum. Okay, so let's turn this into a. So reload that in Drum Machine then. This is, I mean, if you're used to Ableton, you know, you've got the equivalent of that. It's the same thing. It just, you know, just looks a bit different because it's here. Okay, C1. Oh, right, so you're not getting sound from the audio. Oh, right, hang on. Ah, right, hang on. Here we go. Right, so let's send local broadcast it. Oh yeah, hang on. Let me just get back to this. And stick a synth in there. Come on, chromaphone. Right, now hopefully. Okay, that looks like it's coming through now. Is that alright? Excellent. Right. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a bass drum. So let's see what I can do. Bell end. You can hear my bell end. Set the low cut off this, obviously. So that sounds like there's some kind of crappy reverb on there, is there? No, not want reverb, thank you. Or tremolo, or a phaser. Tar. Okay, let's see what I can do. I'll just put a very, very basic kick drum shitty thing down, as you do. And I might have to use some kind of cunning tools to kind of turn that into a bass drum. Just do that while I can get an idea of what it's going to sound like. Okay. So let's use... Let's just stick a dynamic EQ on about there. Okay. Too much decay. See what we can do about that. Too little decay. Okay, I can turn that down now. Okay, that's workable. I can stick some kind of click on if I group that. Let's see if we can get just a click out of this as well. Ding, ding, ding. There we go. Banger. We're sorted. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe just one resonator. There we go. Got a little bit of a kick then. That's more like a normal kick. That's a bit better. Okay. So obviously I don't want to do 4 on the floor. And I'll do a tap of a tempo. Oops, wrong button. Here's where I've forgotten, haven't I? Come on, tap tempo. That's the one, isn't it? There we go, yeah. Right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a kind of... I'm going to split this. So what I'm going to do is use this guy. So I'm going to split it, say, yeah, 23 times. And then I'm going to head them mostly up there. And the next thing's going to be a snare, so it kind of does a, you know, kind of thing. But I haven't actually got the snare drum yet, obviously. So let's get that one next. And in fact, I'll draw it in if it doesn't mind me doing that. Oh, there you go. Doesn't need to be that long. There we go. How's everyone doing, by the way? It's been a bit of a day, but you know. Right, so let's see if we can turn this into a snare. Yeah, I've not been that. I mean, one of the reasons I'm using it for this is to try and actually figure it out. So this is... yeah. Alright, Nige. So yeah, this part of the reason I'm doing this is to actually try and figure out how the damn thing works. Okay. It's getting there. Let's see what I can do to make it less bell-like. Let's turn that resonator off so I can figure. Actually, that's starting to work, isn't it? There is still a bit of a ring in there, but... I wonder if I can change the pitch with an envelope. Let's see. So I've got an envelope here. Noise. Yeah, good shout, good shout. I've got noise here, though, and it doesn't seem to be doing an awful lot. So I'm just wondering why. Okay, velocity. Okay, so... No, mallet. Let's see if... Oh, there's a... Here we go. There's noise on the mallet as well. Cheers. Ah, there we go. And there's the noise here as well, isn't it? That's right. There's obviously some filters going on. Sorry, not filters, you know what I mean. Options on it. So if I turn the decay down... No, that ringing is definitely coming from somewhere, isn't it? Is it this? No. So that's actually... That's affecting the noise. Probably because of this. I wonder if it's release of some kind. It's got to be some kind of release. Okay, so what have we got here? Modes. That's... It's kind of bullshit for what I'm wanting to do. Macros, meh, whatever. That's not going to help me. Let's put... Let's try and change the LFO rate with... Just to at least change this into... Pitch envelope. Here we go. That's more like it. Amount. Is this resonator B actually on? Oh, it's because I haven't turned this flipping second one off. I'm a fucking idiot. Okay, that's sounding a lot more like it. Just needs to be. Let's bring this back in. No, that's made things much worse. Okay, in that case, let's have a second one here. So I'll go to this, change this to another drum head. Maybe a plate. Just so I can get some of that kind of thump in it as well, because there isn't much thump in it. Oh, there's a balance as well. I might play with that for the next one. But yeah, anyway. I reckon that with a bit of reverb on it, it'll probably work. For starters. I mean, I'm not turning this into anything. It's just arsing about, so let's see what we can do with that with the built-in one. Alright. Let's bring the diffusion down to next to nothing. Yeah. Right, I'll just stick a bit of a dynamic EQ on just to give it a bit of a thump in the right direction. Right, about 250-ish. Yeah, fuck it. That'll be alright. Right, hopefully that restream will still work. If it turns the screen off, it should do. Yeah, it looks like it's coming out at the other end. Okay, right. So that's a start. So let's stick another instrument. Oh, hang on a minute. Yeah, that's a point. I'm going to need hi-hats for that, aren't I? So let's just stick some hi-hats in there as well. Sorry if this is really boring. I'm not used to doing this kind of thing, as you can imagine. So I don't want 32s. Oops. Watched part, mate. Yeah, let's just do 8s for the minute. Let's do... Think. Just for starters. It's exactly, it is something we normally do alone in darkroom rooms with no one hearing us making our mistakes and just going, oh god, this is shit, let me just delete everything. Okay. Right, now let's chromaphone 3 again, because that's what I'm using for everything, like I say. So unfortunately, we're always going to get that ting ting ting. And if you're thinking, yes, I could use presets, yes, I could, but then I don't learn shit, do I? Okay, so we're definitely going to need noise in this one, so let's just concentrate on the noise. Oh, I'm going to need a resonator, whether I like it or not. Okay. So a high pass filter on it. It's actually worked fairly well, that. Pretty straight away. Let's see if we can get with the tone now. Okay. That's the only one that's on, so I don't want a tremolo. Flanger maybe, actually. I'll do a slow flanger. Compressor, not for this really. Oh, actually, yeah. If only just because it's turning it up. I'm not exactly doing any compression in there, I don't think. No, it's not doing anything. That's fair enough. Yeah. Okay. Now I could do something a bit more. Yeah, let's turn that back to 16ths. Oh no, I want triplets there. Come on, down. Down. There you go. I bet there's a million more efficient ways to do things than I do it, but fuck it, you know. Okay, now let's oh. One thing I really miss from Logic is how easy it was to do stuff like this. You know, the velocity stuff. Okay, well that's a start. That sounds basically like a beat. I mean, obviously I'm going to need to put some high end on that. So, alright, stick it on the old... where is it? It's the type. No, 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 no! No! Where's the type? That's the thing. I've not used 4 enough. There's a certain type of... There you go. Right. And I know the warm gives you some extra harmonics, so just for the old hi-hat. Let's turn that into a shelf. And I'll stick something like... Yeah, I mean, it's really impressive. The one thing I really love is, because you can do some fucking mad shit with it. Like, oh god, where is it? Hang on. Let me just put another chromaphone as a melodic thing or pad type thing. Right, so let's just write a quick thing. I'll do a proper sound soon, but one of my favourite things you can do with Pro Q40 is just nuts. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, I need to put this on adaptive. Oh, it's on adaptive, good. I'll just put that in for now. But what you can do is, because there's the you can sidechain the EQ. So if I sidechain this from the whole of the drum machine, and then turn this into just one big ass dynamic EQ, just the whole thing, if it'll let me do that. Yeah, shelf, there you go. I'll just do a shelf like that. And sidechain. Where's the sidechain shit again? There we go. Okay, so. But then if I put it into this kind of crazy mode, it actually starts eating out of the... So if I put this into... Oh no. I'll put that into a pre rather than post then. Hang on. Drum machine. Pre. Okay, and mute that, and hopefully... Yeah. So it starts eating out of the frequencies of the actual thing, which is not a very good example to do it on this, but... Let's see, how far can I get it to go? That's about as far as it'll go, in it. And I can... But you can... Anyway, you know what I'm saying. I don't need to go any further now with it. Oh, not think I managed to delete everything there. Okay. So let's consider that a start. It's not a very good chord sequence. Nobody would think that, not in their right minds. But it doesn't matter, because I'm using this to kind of learn how to actually get this damn thing to do what I want. Okay, so what I want is some kind of pad type thing. Now, how am I going to pull this off? Let's just mute that for a minute. Okay, so let's... Yeah, track spacer. I haven't used that for ages. I used to use that all the time, but yeah, I've been using... Well, yeah, I've been basically using Pro Q4 since recently, but yeah, I used to use... just the dynamics on Pro Q3, but yeah, I've used track spacer as well. But it's quite nice because the people don't have to buy track spacer, so that's quite nice. Okay, so how do you get this thing to make just some basic? Because you can turn the mallet off. Okay, right, so if I turn that into something like that without a mallet, what do I get? Answer, nothing. Okay, that's not much use. Yeah, it can do so much. It's ridiculous what it can do. So why is this mallet? Why is it that I can't do anything without the mallet? I guess it has to have an exciter, doesn't it? And the exciter is a mallet, like it or not. Okay, so I'm not going to get slow attack stuff going on. Okay, I seem to have somehow managed to completely remove all resonance from this. Yay! Okay, well let's just cheat and have a look and see if there's pads in here. How on earth did they pull it off? Something like maybe 80s vibe? No, that's arpeggios. Nice scratching noises. No thanks. Oh, string, that's a good point. String. Didn't see string as a... Oh, it's right at the top. There we go. And then the mallet's probably not going to affect it that much. So, let me see. So we've got gain here, but there's no way to actually edit it with the envelope, which is a real shame, because that's what I would have preferred. Okay, I guess I'm just going to have to try and do it with the noise on the envelope, maybe. Wow, that's gone absolutely... Oh, that's because the decay's all the way up there, probably. Right. So, okay, let's attack and release. Let's stick some noise in there. Yee. Okay. Is that monophonic as well? I think it is, isn't it? So that seems to be playing that in a monophonic way. Okay, so there's got to be a... Oh, there you go, voice. No, that's unison. So where the hell do you stop it being monophonic? Settings? No, it's on... So... That's definitely reacting in a monophonic fashion. Stupid thing. If anyone sees where it is, give me a shout. But I can't see anything yet. The first sync envelope. That is weird. Because I'm pretty sure other ones were definitely polyphonic, so what's the difference? Noise, mallet, resonator, okay. Mode density, hits, balance, gain. So these 3 dots? No, that's just that. Bonkers. I hate it when you have stuff like this. That just kind of seems to ghost do shit like this. Although maybe it's something to do with the string model, maybe? What happens if I change this model to like a marimba? No, that's definitely still 1. Although I do quite like that. Oh, I see. So when they're coupled, that pitch, it's just basically a textural change rather than an actual pitch change. Almost like sync, I guess, in a way. Oh well. I guess I'll use this for I guess I'll use this for just a single note thing then. Yeah. Fair enough. And because we're trying to work quick, I will stick an arpeggiator in here. In fact, actually no, I'll use one of the little fun things you can do. What's it called? Ricochet. So let me just stick some notes back in here. So this kind of uses the notes as if they were kind of balls ricocheting off a surface. And you can sort of change the shape of the surface and the speed and stuff. That definitely needs a compressor and that is so quiet. Okay. Okay, so let's do another one for some kind of pad then. And just so we can do the actual creating, I'll just move those notes down there. Like, for example, here you can see that's not monophonic, that's playing both notes at once. Why did it go monophonic? That is bonkers! Okay, let's put it on the string model. That's still definitely... Oh, that one. That's interesting. So that resonator actually isn't... That's not actually altering the pitch at all. Why is that? I think the answer is this thing is nuts and I don't understand enough about it. Okay, that gives it a slightly less harsh thing. That's the thing. I think this is really good for certain things, but I don't think it's one of those things you can just make an entire kind of like everything out of one, but maybe I'm wrong. Okay, what does direct do? What's that? Direct what? Doesn't seem to know itself. I'm getting the noise. Really need to read manuals and shit. Is that even in tune? I suppose it's interesting enough. Yeah, yeah. That'd make for an awesome stream, wouldn't it? Oh, hang on. I see, so partial 3 is only affected by partial 4 if it's running. Oi. Yeah, I kind of quite like that. Yeah. Maybe it's something like, let's just use a really basic delay on this. So I don't want to... Those notes are too samey, so that's a bit dull, so I'll change this one. Oh yeah. Cheers, bud. So we're doing... Maybe we'll keep that at BE. That actually sounds a lot better at a low velocity, doesn't it? Yeah, no worries. Cheers. It's alright, it's alright. It's not particularly riveting, but thanks for joining me. Bye. No worries. I'm planning, like I say, planning to try and do this every week to try and force myself to actually play with stuff. Yeah, it's definitely in that key. Okay. Right. So if I do a very similar one to that, because that improvising seemed to work. In fact, it'd be easier if I just copied the bloody track, wouldn't it? And just edited it slightly to sound a bit different. Okay. That's the thing, because I've got this little tiny keyboard, an LPK25, right next to my left hand here, and I normally use that, and I can't because for some reason, as you can see in the corner here, it seems to think my computer, which has got 64 gig of RAM, hasn't got the memory to open the MIDI thing. Now, to be fair, my computer's been on a couple of days, so that's on me. But there we go. Right, so is Resonator B on this one now? Problem is that's better. Okay, I'll slightly change the hit position. Okay. And I'll just kind of improvise over the top, and then I'll figure out some kind of bass thing. And I'll reharmonize on the bass as well. So I'll just run that for a few bars. I'll just improvise over the top. Right. That'll do. Let's quantize it. I don't think I did anything too hard, did I? So there's nothing like... Oh god, look at that timing. Never mind. Which means it's going to go like a horror show when I quantize this, isn't it? Let's see. Are there any 16th notes? I think there are. I think everything's eighths, so if I do eighths... Okay, that's probably going to work okay. Right, I'll change the echo on this as well to be a little bit slightly... Yeah, a bit of that on there as well. That's always good. Okay, so I need some kind of bass now. Right. That ain't gonna work. I'm interested to know how if there's a reaction between these two. There must be somehow, mustn't there? But anyway. Now is where I'd like to know how the hell they did the monophonic thing. Oh, I guess I can just change the number of polyphony to... Oh, right, okay. Right. Okay. No. Still too much kind of on that. How do I get rid of the... Oh well. I mean, that's super bassy, but might be able to make something out of that. I'm trying to get an hang on, let me just I feel like I'm trying to get a donkey to hunt. You know, it's just not doing what I wanted it to do because it's not supposed to. Let's try string. Oh, there we go. I've got something. Flipping heck. Too much detune on the through a bit of distortion. That could work. Let me just make sure I've not got any reverb on there, which I have. Ugh, phaser, I don't want a phaser. Okay, let's throw some distortion on that then. Maybe something like a bass amp. Yeah. Yeah. That's starting to turn into something. Right, let's just write something simple. Something that covers 4 bars, so I've got some reharmonization in there. Just do some really basic stuff. No. Like I say, underpants. Just a basic. Yes. Yeah, I tell you what, I'll turn it into a 5er. So it goes to the E, so it goes to the A, and then it goes back to the E. So, 5-bar sequence. Let's see how that works out. It's going to need some serious carving out. Okay, so if I actually reduce the decay on that one, that could work quite well. Yeah. Okay. Right, and let's... Okay. So it's this one. Really need a... Okay, so it's that... Which one's annoying me? One of those notes is annoying me, so let's... Right, it's that one. Try that. That's a bit better. Just could do with being layered with itself but an octave up, if you know what I mean. So let's see if I can group that. Actually, no, what I can do... Oh, no, I just deleted it. Z. Okay, so I can use the multi-note. Multi-note. And just have it play an octave up as well. Well, that's doing nothing. Oh, it's because I did that thing with the... Oh, I know why. I know why. What? I changed that. I swear I did. Maybe if you put unison on, maybe that's it. If you put unison on, it goes monophonic. Maybe I'll have to do plus 24 as well. Let's just stick a compressor on that. Yeah. Sure about that clack. Okay, I'm gonna have to cheat with that clack. And the way I'm gonna cheat is I'm gonna use a bitwig modulator. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have an ADSR. I'm gonna just have that, and that. I'm gonna have a slow attack. I'm going to have that affect the gain. Since I'm using this in a monophonic setting, it doesn't really matter. So if I have it affect this gain, so that is going to affect the gain. That should. Okay. That's done shit all. Oh, it's because of release. Nope. Oh, what's going on here? Why aren't you being triggered? Okay. Let's just stick it into... Is it because there's 3 notes at once? That's what it is. Does that actually make any... Yes, it does. Okay. As I'm not using the reverb in there, I can actually do that on the actual main volume, can't I? So if I just get rid of that. Just put the gain up a bit and use the actual volume of it. Stick it on loop. Right, volume. Come on. What's going on? Why? You don't normally react like this. Why are you being such a pain? That's weird. Okay. Right, so you can see, there we go. Right, that's doing that. Okay. Right, now. Right, sustain goes down to nothing. Okay, so that should theoretically actually, this one should hopefully do what I wanted to do. If I set the attack right. That's better. Of course, now it's deciding to do it anyway. Let's make sure there isn't a volume reverb. No, there is definitely not a reverb on there. What the hell? Ah, well, doesn't really matter that much, I guess. Especially considering you can hardly hear it. That needs to be louder, that's probably why. Need a bit more distortion in that, actually. What have we got? Let's put another distortion on. Let's get category. Which ones have I put in distortion? Sorry, I don't know what Coalfire is. I don't know if it's a new one I got and haven't played with. Come on, there must be more controls than this, surely. Pre-filter A, pre-filter it with what? Okay, that's the different types of hard clip, okay. Wage shape removing. That's quite nice. I'll put the extra, change the envelope yet again. Okay. And Let's have a look at that Pro Q4, which should have been taking the bass out, wouldn't he? Yeah, it is, which is not enough. Okay. Oops. Okay, so that should cut that out a bit when the but still keep the, yeah, there we go. God, you really had to fiddle with this to actually get it to work, didn't I? Oh, I didn't mean that to happen. Right, let's consolidate all this. And let's just do something simpler here. Oh, I need the... Oh, that's defaulted to that, which is not what I wanted. Okay, so that is at that, and that is at that, which is lower, so that needs to be up. That needs to be lower. A bit more than that, maybe. Come on, you can do it. Okay, let's start trying to turn this into a structure. Okay, so what do I want to start with? Let's see. Yeah. And I can bring that in with a slow filter. So what I'll do is I will get Runseter, which is always my easy, simple go-to for I just want to bring something in softly. Runseter there. Right, and then stick the, there we go, there's the cutoff. Right. Let's slowly come in. And then, do I have the bass come at the same time as the melody and drums, or just let's see what this sounds like. Let's see what it sounds like. Oops, I did the wrong one. Okay, so you do not want to Runseter. you want to run sitter. Cut off. Okay, let's try this again. You guys move over here. I'll just slowly bring you guys in. Something like that. Yeah, move. And in fact, I probably wouldn't have to just come in a little earlier. I'll just change the angle of that. What's going on with that? Why does that suddenly sound like that? That's bizarre. Better. The angle needs to be a bit better there. Let me just alter that angle so it comes in a little bit better than that. Probably about there. That flipping envelope still isn't right. Decay a bit longer. There we go. But that's starting to turn into something. Not saying it's great, but it's turning into something. Oh, did I put that in the wrong place? Looks like I did. Okay. Just gonna see if I can focus on this and get in a... That is so weird. It's so inconsistent. Alright, see you, Jeff. I think I'm probably gonna call it a day on that, I think. I mean, I'll save it. Not exactly the most amazing thing in the world, but I'll save it. Call it, trauma. Sort of flipping feels like. Yeah, so I guess I'm gonna call that a day. Had a good fiddle. I think I chose probably the wrong instrument to do this with. But there you go, you know. I'll choose something a bit easier next time. And yeah, so that's that. Have a lovely evening, and see you next week maybe. If not, okay, bye.